Welcome to Toledo, Spain, the medieval city where the legacy of three cultures is carved into every street and stone. With towering castles and twisting cobblestone streets, this city feels like a real-life medieval movie set. Once the capital of Spain, Toledo is full of fascinating secrets waiting to be uncovered. Is this Spain's most medieval city? Let's find out.
Hola, soy Santi.
Hi, I'm Angela.
Together we're realizing our dream of relocating to my homeland in the south of Spain.
Along with our Australian Shepherd Levi, we want to share our passion for the Mediterranean lifestyle, where the sun shines more than 320 days a year.
So if you like this video and you want to join us on our journey, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Living La Vida Costa.
'Cause I found my way.
What?
You missed the best part.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
¿Tienes una mapa?
Good afternoon from Toledo, Spain. We are here in this beautiful medieval town, or city I should say. And it's my first time, but Santi's been here before.
Quarter of a century ago I was
Yes.
here. I'll see if I can pull up a picture I have.
We'll post it on the screen.
Yeah, it's really corny, so don't laugh. But it is busy. It's 30 degrees.
Yes.
It's an old city.
Medieval
Angela
town.
found us the best little hotel right in the old part of town.
We are going to walk and explore this beautiful medieval city, which used to be the capital of Spain. Until 1516.
Yep.
So, and then in 1516, obviously, Madrid is now the capital of Spain.
If we're going to do a little bit of history here, it's so this town predates the Romans. Something that I'm unaware of, the carpinteros. Almost sounds like the Carpenters, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's like no, not the singing group.
Yeah.
Not Karen Carpenter. But no, it was founded pre-Roman. It was Roman, big center for business and trade for the Romans. Then, through the years, it eventually became like a center hub, eventually Spain's capital. But it's like you're walking in, the streets are so
Beautiful.
old and tiny in the buildings.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a walk, show you.
Before we leave, I need to try the famous marzipans. So Toledo is known for this dessert, and it's called the marzipan.
We did a bit of reading. A couple of things Toledo has been famous for, and it could be due to the amount of mines in the area, is gold. So a lot of their gold, and their metalwork. So sword making back in the old days, they did a lot of swords. And look at the size of that sword. I don't know who carried that sword, but that's one big boy.
It was Goliath.
And that's the Vikings. What are the ropes for? Sell them. I don't know, I get absolutely overtaken by history. I look at buildings and I look at the streets and especially places like this that you know that really hasn't changed much. And you think of all the people, what they used to live like, daily life in a small place like this. Oh my God, look at this plaza. This is City Hall. Wow. Look at that. Wow. So I was just listening to that tour guide. That tour guide says what they've tried to do is they've tried to keep some of the original walls like this, which were made by the Romans. And then they fixed around them. This is Campus de Toledo. This is a university. Imagine going to university here.
So cute.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Cheers.
To Toledo. Word of advice, people coming to see Toledo. This is not something you can do in like 3 hours, 4 hours. This is almost a 2-day. So across, you look at the view, we were trying to figure out what that was because it's absolutely beautiful. And those grounds over there, because it doesn't show up on the map. And then I read, if you can, may not see it with the GoPro, but on the front it says Todo por la Patria, which is the slogan for the Spanish Army. And I went, holy shit, that's a Spanish, because
Sandy served.
I am old. I did serve. And that's the exact same slogans they have on the infantry bases. So that's why it doesn't show up. But look at that house.
Yeah, I'm gonna go show you. It almost looks like, seriously, it looks like we're in Tuscany. Look at this view.
So this is the Alcázar, which was kind of like the royal palace. Started first by the Moors and then taken over by the Christians. So this is where royalty would meet and military quarters. Now it's a museum for the history of Castilla de la Mancha, Castilla. So here we have a typical one. Like we said, one of the things Toledo's famous for is its steel. So this is a shop that dedicates itself in using steel from the area to forge. And look at that. Look at the swords, and then in the background, like you got the, I forget what it's called, the Moors. They use those swords, the curved ones. Que aproveche. So this is the rooftop of the hotel that Angela got us in the middle of Toledo. Look at this, you got the cathedral. I think that's the city hall, or is that another cathedral? I know there's a Jesuit cathedral as well. There's like
synagogue.
3 cathedrals.
Yeah.
There's a synagogue. And then, look at the view. Look at that. You're surrounded by mountains. You're like in a little valley. Could be one of the most gorgeous cities I've ever seen. It's like, you're looking at a city from the medieval ages. Like, look at that area of the old town. So we usually do a little bit of each market that we visit in Spain. So this one here is the Toledo Central Market. So it's more like a...
More like a grocery store?
Yeah, it's more like a grocery store.
But they do have different areas like pescaderia.
Oh, okay. No, it's, it is.
Charcuterie.
Oh, yeah, it is a market. So what did it taste like?
It's sweet, but not like overly sweet. Kind of like almonds. Like a sweet almond.
Yeah, marzipan.
Yeah, it's so good.
Well, that's what they're, it's one of the things here they're known for.
Yes. Look at the river. Wow.
Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Look at that view. Look at the river. Unreal. Look at this.
Holy Toledo.
Holy Toledo.
That's right.
Look at that view.
Wow. So we decided that we are going to be coming back. We're going to probably come back in August, and we'll do another video on our drive up, actually from Alicante to here. It is absolutely stunning. There's so many castles along the way that we didn't have time today to stop and film, but in August we're going to drive up. We're going to take a lot of drone footage on some beautiful, pristine castles that we saw, and we can't wait to show you guys because honestly it was absolutely breathtaking. So Santi and I were having a drink overlooking the city on the rooftop bar of our hotel, and I commented that, oh, sorry, as this truck goes by, just 1 second. Oh, it's a bus. It stopped. Our boys, Noah, Caleb, and Mateo, they used to play Assassin's Creed, and this town, obviously, it looks like it. Oh my gosh, it's literally right out of that game.
It really does.
Wow.
Look at this wall. Our camera, actually, it's about 32, 33 degrees still.
And it's 8 o'clock at night. It's 8:15.
And the GoPro gets quite overheated. So I'm trying to give it a break, but every time we turn a corner, there's another scene I need to record. I guess that symbolizes that we are in the Jewish quarter.
Yeah. It has the...
Oh, this does not, unless this is the synagogue.
Maybe it is a synagogue, yeah. We'll find out.
This could be the synagogue. Once again, we're going to give a fair warning. If you are or suffer from mobility issues,
don't come here.
This town may not be your bet.
No.
I mean,
sorry, Mom and Dad, you're not bringing George here.
No, it is all steps. Now, I've seen a lot of tour buses.
Yeah.
But they tend to stick, they get dropped off and they go with a tour guide and they've got pre-planned routes. If you're doing what we're doing,
yes,
which is kind of walking these small streets, it get a little hairy. A lot of steps, a lot of climbing. We are at, I'm at 17,000 steps for the day.
Yeah, I'm at 15.
And you got to keep in mind that we didn't even get here until 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's absolutely. Just it's like you're going back in time.
Oh yeah.
The roads are just these old stone roads that they used to put together. Look at that bridge.
Wow.
So this is a medieval bridge, intact, restored,
beautiful.
Original. This looks like remnants of the old wall that surrounded the edge of the city. Look at this tower here.
Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing.
Wow. Beautiful.
So this is the wall.
How do we get down?
Wow. Look at that. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. All right, we're gonna see if we can get down to that bridge. So built in the 1300s. This is a true medieval bridge, built in the 1300s. Oh, you look at the doors. Look at the doors. Solid steel. Wow, look at that. You got the guard towers. So apparently there's a cable that runs across and people actually, you can cable the river. Now whether they can still do that or not, I don't know. Just gorgeous. Look at the remnants of the old wall and defensive. Look at that.
Over there, yeah.
Absolutely.
I guess that's why they chose it as the capital, because it was well fortified. And
Access to river,
yeah,
access
exactly.
to water.
I know we mentioned it in our Cartagena video, but Santi actually read all of
Oh yeah, it was really hard to
Don
read.
Quixote books
They're very long.
in the original, right?
Yeah, it was hard. So Santa Maria la Blanca National Monument, old synagogue from the 11th century. So 1,000 years old, this synagogue. Toledo was a lot. There's probably more we could do. Different areas that we could probably, we've only discovered half the city. It's a lot of walking.
Oh yeah.
And it's a lot of uphill and downhill and small steps. We finished off with a pretty good supper.
Yes, solomillo.
Solomillo
Yep.
with
My favorite.
like,
I'm a meat eater.
pepper sauce and
Yep.
fries. And then we had a provolone in el horno, which is a provolone cheese in the oven with tomato. It was actually really good.
Yep.
So we're going to make our way. We're going to stumble our way
Yes.
back to the hotel.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed Toledo.
Yes.
We did.
Oh, we loved it. We'll definitely be back. Like I said before, we're going to come back in August and we're going to do some more drone shots because this city is absolutely stunning. And yeah, we can't wait to come back and visit properly when we have more time.
Absolutely.
We hope you enjoyed this episode and we'll see you in the next one. Adios, amigos. Bye. Wow, what an amazing day exploring Toledo. We will definitely be back. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd love it if you did. Until the next one, adios amigos!